We are looking at the types of cages and the cages components when it comes to grasscutter farming in Ghana with the help of Achito Farms here in Somania. Do stay tuned for this interesting discussion. So, what are the types of cages available for grasscutters in Ghana?
Well, this size, 15 rooms. We have 15 rooms. We have 12. It depends on your capacity, what you can be able to purchase. So if you can purchase this one, there are a lot of people who have the money who want to do more cages. I'm about to construct a new cages, my friend. We have more. I've constructed 8 for him, and we are constructing another extra 10. If you have the money, because day in day out, as every day is going by, definitely they will increase product. So if you have the money, you want to go into it detail, the meaning, all that is necessary, you need to provide them, so that in case they increase any goods, you still have the cages available
Okay.
to house the animal.
Aside this format where it's in layers, are there aside this format where it's in layers, are there other ones where maybe there are no layers, maybe just one?
Oh well, I think you having it once like that is not the best.
Best.
You need to get them in separate form, so that in case they give birth to them, in case they are growing and they want to fight, you may be able to get a space to house them one after the other.
Okay.
Because the females will, no, for instance, when they are together with their siblings, after 3.5 months or 3 months, they need to be separated. If not, crossing can take place. They can cross the sister, and it will not help the project.
Okay.
No, the project.
All right. Okay. So what are the
The
dimensions when it
dimensions. These
comes
ones
to?
are 2 feet square. 2 feet here, from here to the other side is 2 feet, and then the other side is also 2 feet. Yes, still, if you have them like this, and then that's where the division is to the other end,
Okay.
and then you use a wire mesh, including a 3/8 rod to separate it. You weave the 3/8 rod, including the wire mesh together,
Oh, okay.
and then you use it to separate them. That's what you could see here. That is what is here.
Oh, okay.
So that in case you just want to draw,
You can just take it.
you put a stick here.
Okay. All right. So how many do you put in one cage?
Well, when they are females, the females you can
Okay.
they can be together about 3, 4
4.
when they are siblings. And so this is what you can see here.
Okay.
These ones are siblings.
Oh, and they're all
And they are all
females.
female. They are pregnant.
Oh, okay.
So all of them will give birth here. We are doing this for a reason. Reason being that sometimes when they give birth, they either lose a mother. And so when all of them give birth together and you lose a mother, the young ones can breastfeed on the other
Oh, okay.
parents to survive. And also, when you have one giving birth for more than 8 and above, and others also give birth to about less number like 3, 4, the other young ones can also breastfeed through these ones and also grow well. So they have only 6 breasts on the other side, 3 here, 3 here. And so when they give birth to about more than 8, the other ones that are not so healthy, so strong enough, will not be able to survive.
Yeah.
And so that's the main reason.
So at what point are the young ones weaned from the parents?
From 2.5 to 3 months is okay. Or probably 2 months is okay. You can wean them. I've done something here. Just only yesterday, and then wait for some. This one it's only 2 months. There are 10 of them.
This. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. And then how often do you clean the cages?
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning. You need to, so that it will also help the cage to last longer. When you don't do that, it spoils the cage very early. So every morning you remove the leftover, you put in a new one. Or even when also you see that place is also not okay, you can also still remove it.
Mm.
And then the leftover too is very good as a manure,
Mm-hmm.
a form of manure.
Okay.
So you can dump it on the land, whereby you use it as a fertilizer for planting,
Planting.
like
Okay.
maize, plantain, cassava, and a whole lot.
Okay. So how long should the cage last?
The cage, it depends on the way you clean the cage.
Mm.
Every morning you remove, and it can even last more than 15 years, because this one's that is here is more than 10 years. Yeah, it's more than 10 years. So if you build a pavilion and you put it under it, that one, it will last more than 20 years.
Okay.
But when there's like this place that is, there's a sunshine and
It rains, it
rains and all
dries.
that, it's
Okay.
not helpful.
Okay. And then now, so how do they get water?
For me, I've not given them water, for reason being that I've been giving them grass all the time. So they get the water out of the grass.
Grass.
So for the past 20 years ago, I've never given them water. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, okay. All right. So what should one look out for when considering getting maybe a cage for Grasscutter?
Or at least a cage for a grass cutter housing.
Mm-hmm.
So at least, if nothing at all, this one's like this 9 rooms is 2,200 cedis. The wire mesh is expensive. We don't use only one type of wire mesh. We have 3/4 square type, and that mesh alone, when you buy it from the factory, is close to about 900 cedis. If you want to transport it at a cost, before the woods and all these things comes in.
Okay.
And that's the reason why it's so much expensive. But if the person is constructing a larger number, at least I'll give him a little discount so that he will be able to start something.
Okay.
And then training too, we does a lot of training, how you have to go in about it, and then feeding, the type of grass you need to feed the animals with. And also, when the grass does not bear a seed, I'm advising all those who want to go into the grass, and those who are also into the grass cutter farming. When the grass does not bear a seed, it's not advisable for you to cut. Even though you may see it nice, don't cut it. It can also cause a lot of harm to the animals, especially the pregnant ones and then the younger ones. You may lose totally or majority of all of them.
Okay.
Formerly, when I started, I do cut grass early in the morning. So I had one the Agri-Extension officer who advised me not to do that about 20 years ago. But that was year 2001 there. He advised me not to cut grass early in the morning, because the challenge I've been facing is that they will grow nicely with a big tummy, not knowing there's a lot of gas. So it's not advisable for anybody to cut grass in the morning, early in the morning. It should be after 9 going. And then you have to check the weather too. As this in a rainy season, you have to study the weather. It's likely to rain so quickly. When you study the weather, it's likely to rain within the next 2 hours. Quickly, then you need to go and search for a grass. So that there will be grass available all the time. You need not to put the grass too on the rain. You need to put it under something that when it rains, it doesn't beat it so much.
So you need to keep it dry.
Dry. It should be dry at all time. I don't say you should dry, cut and come and dry.
Come and dry, but make sure it's in a place
dry
where.
place.
Okay. All right. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
This brings us to the end of our engagement on cages when it comes to Grasscutter Farm. And I hope this has been interesting or helps you on your journey. And do stay tuned on Agri-Connect for more agri